guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much to me when you guys subscribe to my channel. If you're not new, hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you, some green enchiladas. I love green enchiladas, you guys. Enchiladas, you guys, was actually the first dish I ever cooked my husband whenever we met, like when we started dating, because my husband did not grow up eating like real Mexican food. He was more like Americanized. So whenever I told him like, you have to try these enchiladas, because he used to tell me that he hated enchiladas, but he was used to eating Tex-Mex style. So I was like, you have to try these green ones. My grandma taught me how to make this recipe, and I was actually making them for my grandfather that day. So I made some for my husband, and he ended up loving them. Yeah, that was the first dish I ever cooked for him, and he loved it. And we always talk about that day and that memory. So green enchiladas, like, they always hit a spot. Now the only thing I did different, you guys, is like back then whenever I cooked it for him, I used to live with my parents, and there was a lot of us, you know. It was my parents, my siblings, my grandparents. Well, my grandfather lived with us at that time. We also had like aunts and uncles. So when we used to make enchiladas verdes or enchiladas period, we used to make them in those like huge trays, you know. We would put them in the oven so the cheese came out and all that. But since it's just me and my husband, like, I don't do the whole oven situation, because it's just, that makes too many enchiladas for us personally. So just doing them y sirviéndolos en el plato for dinner, like, is perfect for us. But if you really want to go all out, or if you're going to be serving them for like a big family, you know, for a family dinner, or if you want to just have the presentation look A1, put them in a serving tray or like a big platter that goes into the oven. You know, I'm talking about those glass dishware. I'll put a picture here, that way you know what I'm talking about. Make them and put them in there. Put the salsa on top and everything the way we do it. Put crema and queso and cover it with foil and put it in the oven for like 15 minutes at 350, and let the cheese get melted all the way through. And that's how we serve them at my parents' house, and that's how I always would serve them. But like I said, when it's just me and my husband, for us, we're not sharing with anybody, I don't do the whole oven situation. So that's the only difference that you're gonna see in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm also trying to better my recipe situation. I know I had a comment the other day in one of my recipes mentioning that you guys wish that I would actually give measurements of stuff, and I never measure anything. And I feel like that's not good if I'm trying to share recipes with you guys, because how are y'all supposed to, like, you know, get it to the same flavor and stuff as I am? So bear with me as I'm starting this new process, you guys, of measuring. I bought like measuring spoons and all this stuff. That way I can actually know and see how much I'm adding for seasonings and stuff like that, to give y'all the right measurements. So hopefully in my newer videos, cooking recipes, there's going to be measurements and attached to all that. That way we are all on the same boat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get on to the ingredients.
All right, guys, so these are our ingredients for our enchiladas verdes. Of course, we need some cooked chicken. This is some chicken breast and chicken thigh that I boiled and just shredded and have ready in the fridge already for that. So this is good, and I seasoned it with salt, chicken bouillon, and garlic powder just to give it some good flavor. A little bit of cumin. So that will be for later. Then we need our tomatillos that we have took off the skin and rinse. We have some chiles right here. We also have some cilantro, garlic, onion. You know it's gonna be good when you pull out your little container of Mexican seasonings. So this is other seasonings I have. Chicken bouillon, Mexican style cream, some Monterrey Jack cheese, tortillas, and I'm gonna make some arroz blanco with mine. So this will be all right, you guys. So I just finished working out and everything, so I wanted to come inside and start cooking. So I have the salsa going right here already. The chicken, I cooked it yesterday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, after we came home from getting groceries. So sometimes when I have like a big meal like that, like enchiladas, that takes so many things, like so many steps, I like to like prep it. Like I like to have the chicken done and cooked and the salsa done. That way whenever it is a day to like put everything together, it goes super fast and quick. I just fed Kai some yogurt, so that's why I have like yogurt all over me because, you know, kids. The salsa comes to a boil, we'll add in cilantro with seasonings and all that yummy stuff, and then we'll start seasoning it and putting it all together. All right, you guys, so this is completely boiled through. And then over here we got our rice cooking, and I just have some avocado oil in here with arroz, some garlic. All right, you guys, the rice is done. Look at that. Wow, so delicious.
So after our peppers and tomatillos have been boiling and they've changed color, we're gonna go ahead and add them into the blender. So they've probably been boiling for a good 10 minutes. We're gonna add a little bit of cilantro, and this is gonna be to your liking, to your preference. My family, I personally really enjoy cilantro. I think it makes the salsa more fresh, and the specks of green really just look so pretty in it. And then we're gonna add in about maybe 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon and a little sprinkle of salt and some Mexican oregano. Now the Mexican oregano, to me, it's really important. It definitely tastes different from the one at the store. You can find it at your local meat markets or Mexican stores. And then we're gonna saute the salsa with some onions that have been frying up in some oil. This is really just gonna make the salsa more silky and velvety and give it a lot more body and taste super delicious. So I highly suggest you doing this step, not to skip it. I do know, like, oil in the salsa, this is called guisando la salsa, and it's super important, you guys. And here, go ahead and just taste it. Make sure that the taste is to your liking. If it's not, go ahead and add in a little bit more chicken bouillon or some salt. This will take up the salt to the next level. Now we're gonna start frying up our tortillas, and I just fry some up in some vegetable oil or canola oil. And we're just gonna get them nice and crispy enough so we can start rolling them, not to get them super crunchy where they'll start breaking. So just a nice little light sizzle. Then we're gonna roll them up, dip them in our sauce. And here it's always super messy, so just know your hands are gonna get dirty, you guys. So try to use the utensils because it does get kind of messy. So we're just gonna dip it into the sauce back and forth, and then we're gonna top it up with cheese and chicken. You could do cheese only or chicken only, but I personally like the cheese and chicken mixture. We're gonna roll them up. And if you were doing them in the dish tray for like serving purposes, add the salsa on the bottom first and then start layering all your enchiladas. Top with more cheese, top with crema, and then put some foil paper in it and stick it in the oven. Trust me, they're gonna come out so good and so bomb. But like I mentioned, it's just for me and my hubby. I just do them on the plate and serve them as is. So obviously the presentation isn't the best. But you guys, I have more cooking videos coming. My kitchen is finally being remodeled, so I'm so excited for what is to come on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you do try it out, don't forget to give me a shout out, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Enjoyed this recipe. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.